Good evening, everybody. It is the 8th of the 8th, 1955 my time. Bit of a late one today because I've been pretty busy this morning with life stuff, as we always are. But it's time to go over the markets again and see what's going on with the pairs that we follow. I'll be pretty honest, the first few pairs that we follow, there's not much that I like at the moment. So as always, we're going to start on EURGBP. We did have a buy last time from this demand zone all the way up to the supply zone here, and we closed it previously when it started to drop back down. We have seen a price fall all the way back down to this big demand zone at the bottom here, and it's still looking like bearish structure. We've got lower highs and lower lows, so I'd like to see price fall further, if I'm honest, and come back down to these levels at the bottom here, and then we could get another buy on from the bottom again. This price line here is pretty significant. As we can see, we had 4 daily candles in a row close and open at exactly the same price. So that's definitely a significant level that we'll need to break next time once we go on a bit of a bull run. But as you can see, price has failed to gain any bullish momentum so far. So I mean, last week I was throwing out where you could possibly get a buy on here. Depending where you would put your stop loss, you might have got into some profit. You might still be in some profit now, but it's not my ideal setup, so I'm going to wait on this pair. I'd like to see it drop further down towards these levels down here at 82 cents before we can get a buy on. So for EURGBP, not much that I'm liking so far at the moment, so we'll wait to see on that one. We'll go on to the next pair, which is GJ. Again, also another pair that's in a place where I don't really want to trade it. We've had a bit of sideways action for a while now. Once we were in this triangle, it didn't really move anywhere. We had a little fake out above there, but as you see, we came crashing back in and crashed right down. It did hit this demand zone here, but it would have moved pretty quick because it's all in the same daily candle. So yeah, I'd like to see price visit this zone again, and then we look to get a buy on from this demand zone round at 160, 160.2825 ish, that sort of area. So yeah, with GJ, we'll wait to see price to come back down to this demand zone before we get a buy on. As I say, the moving average, I think I said that last week, it's looking pretty horizontal, so it's pretty much going to be ranging now. So let's wait for some more clear direction first before we look to get another trade on. So with that pair done, we'll go to EURAUD. Now, I was calling a buy on this pair last week. I think it was that candle there. We did go into some nice profits. Today's daily candle is heavily bearish. Depending on where it closes, it could wick out from this level and wick back up. But if you took that trade, well, right at this moment, you'd probably be at entry or in slight negative drawdown. So it's up to you whether you want to hold that position or not. If you didn't take that trade, then this is not a bad area to look to get a long-term buy on, a swing. It's at a nice weekly demand zone. This horizontal line is the support area from years back. So it's not a bad area to get a buy on. So if you missed it last time, you could look to possibly get a buy in here. You might even want to wait for today's daily candles to close, or go down to the 4 hour and see what price action's telling you. Maybe get some doji candles on the 4 hour at this price point of 1.46. So yeah, looking to get long-term buys on here on EURAUD. So with that covered, we'll go to GU. Again, a pair that's in no trading zone for me. Price hit this supply zone, and as you can see, we've rejected from it, and we're just moving sideways pretty much at the moment in the middle of this range. So I don't really want to take a trade unless we break above this range or we get back down to this demand zone at the bottom here. So we're pretty much just waiting to see where price is going to present itself for the next medium term trend. So again, it's a waiting game on GU, and with that pair analysed, we'll go to EURUSD, and again it's pretty much the same. It's just pure sideways action, nothing healthy to go on. I'd say that's a nice supply zone to aim for there. Yeah, it's just moving sideways, no price action. You know, you're pretty much guessing at the moment here. DXY is truly screwed up the euro, and as we're going against the US dollar, there's not much to go on here. This would be your perfect 1 minute, 5 minute time frame scalpers to just trade the range. You're pretty much trading in between there. You're selling at the top, buying at the bottom. But as for a nice medium long term trend that we like to catch, there's nothing for us here at the moment. Maybe if it comes back down to this demand zone, we can get a buy on back up, but yeah, horrible price action. Leave that pair alone. So with that done, we'll go on to the trades now that we're holding open still, and the first one is gold. It's still going well. NFP didn't do too much damage last week, so we are currently Currently 742 pips in profit. We have hit over 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. I did send a picture out last week to advise people to move your stop loss to either entry or to secure some pips because of NFP on Friday. But as you can see, we didn't do too much damage. Price wicked out, and today's candle is bullish so far, so it might look like we're definitely going to be visiting this supply zone here at 1809 at least, or maybe this downtrend to confirm from above. Yeah, so just keep holding gold for now and move your stop loss more into profit the further we go up into this trade, because we could hit this moving average or this trend line and then start to drop back, so we want to secure the profits on that one. So with that covered, we'll move to Bitcoin. And this is one trade that I really enjoy being in at the moment and holding it. This is just textbook higher highs, higher lows, boom, 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 boom. This recent higher low that was made, as you can see, it closed right on that resistance level previously from this little supply zone here that was created before we got that drop right down to 17,500. So as you can see, it's now flipped, acting as a bit of a resistance port there. And yeah, it's just looking textbook for us at the moment. Bitcoin, profit wise, we've got in that candle there, we're in 4,830 pips profit, well over 2 to 1 risk to reward ratio so far. I think we're approaching 3, are we? Oh, I think we've hit 4. Sorry, let's just measure that last low that we had. It's 1,000. Yeah, we've hit over 4 to 1 risk to reward ratio, so that's going pretty well. It's up to you whether you want to close your position or just move your stop loss into profits the further we go up north. But yeah, there's a big triangle on Bitcoin, which I'm going to mark up now for you. So as you can see, that big triangle that we dropped out of, if we manage to break above this moving average and into this triangle, it's definitely looked like it's going to be breaking out, and we're going to be seeing these supply zones hit. So we can just keep holding our long position at the moment. As I say, we're still in profit, so we can secure our trade, so we're not going to lose anything. We're only going to gain profit, and we can just ride it. If this is the bottom, which a lot of people are saying it's the bottom, then you know, we've caught a pretty good price to buy in at on this candle when we bought in. So let's just keep holding for now, and just keep watching. They say over the next few days is going to be pretty telling to us. Once we visit this 100 moving average and the downtrend, that's when we're really going to know what's happening in the medium term with Bitcoin at least. So yeah, we're going to be looking for to see what happens with price action when it gets into this area here. It coincides with the horizontal support that was broken here, the triangle. that we broke down out of the moving average, so it's all going to come into play. So I think we're definitely going to visit this supply zone here. I mean, we're definitely going to visit this moving average here, probably around 26,000. I'd say there's nothing stopping it to the left. It's all free range candles. There's no levels of support, or so, you know, once we break above these highs, we should just cleanly move up into these levels here. Yeah, so let's keep holding, and that's the pretty much action we've only got, really. Gold and Bitcoin, that's exciting to us. The rest, yeah, there's a bit meh. So unfortunately there's not that much for me to give you this week, everybody, apart from just updates on the trades that we're already in. So so I hope everybody has a good trading week this week. Do us a favour, give us a like and give us a subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. There's a link in the description to a channel on YouTube that helps you make money online from home. And that'll be it for this week, and I'll see you all again next week. Cheers everybody, take care.